What's up, guys? Okay, so to kind of continue the series, we're going to be talking about Nicaragua, and I want to tell you guys about one of my absolute favorite places to go in Nicaragua. It was my first stop. I heard about this place from the very beginning, and I took the bus straight there. I didn't even go anywhere else, and it worked out perfect location-wise. I'll explain that a bit more in a second. But this city is Granada, Nicaragua, man. Oh, now you probably have heard of Granada, Spain. Well, if you haven't, it's a city in Spain, very famous, beautiful, beautiful city. I've actually been there with my dad a year, 2 years ago. I don't know. I lose track of all these places, but we went a long time ago. I really liked that place. So I was looking up cities in Nicaragua, and I stumbled upon another Granada, which had a very Spanish architectural look to it. So I was like, yeah, that seems cool. I'm going to go check that out. So I was in Costa Rica. I took a 10-hour bus, crossed the border, went all the way up to Nicaragua. The city of Granada is actually more towards the north, so it was ideal because I can start towards the north. I had to come back down south, so I started towards the north and then made my way back down as I was checking stuff out. But on the way there, funny enough, I actually fell asleep right when we were getting to Granada, and the bus kept going, and I missed my stop. But I actually took like a $3 taxi, 20 minutes. Shows how cheap it is there. 20 minutes back to Granada, so it wasn't a problem. But thank God for how nice people were there, because I was like, how the hell do I get back? And everybody helped me out. So off subject, Granada. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful city. Has that Spanish architecture. There's this beautiful cathedral that's kind of the city center landmark. It's hustling and bustling in the park right in front of it, and it's just a great place to be. So the first thing we'll talk about before we even jump into the stuff to do is it safe? Yes, I actually did a video on Nicaragua previously, talking about whether I thought it was safe or not. You can check that out right. It's on one of these sides right here. Definitely a safe place to be. Not once did I feel unsafe there. It was just a good experience. Even walking around at night, the city's not very big, so wherever you're staying, if you're gonna go out at night, you can get there in probably like 5 minutes. It's just not a very big city. And something else I really liked about the city itself is it's like a city that feels like a small village. There's not a lot of traffic. There's not a lot of congestion. The streets are really wide. None of the cars are flying through it like you see in other cities. There's not a ton of people everywhere just congesting everything. It's just nice and open. It's very relaxed. There's people on every corner waving at you, and it's just cool. It's a great place to be. Is it expensive? Obviously not. Nicaragua is super cheap. To speak on that, here is a room I stayed in Nicaragua by myself for $10 a night. Okay, oh my god. So I am here in my room, man. I paid like $10 for this room. It is humongous. It is humongous, and let's see. And you guys gotta check the view out. Nice size bed. So, yeah. A lot here. This place is so damn beautiful. It is so, you can get so much and make your dollar go so far there. It is just amazing. The city itself, it has quite a few things you can do. There's plenty of cathedrals you can go check out. La Merced is a cathedral that you can actually pay $1 and go to the top and get the best view of all of Granada right there. You can see the lake, and you can see the cathedral, and you can get amazing shots like this for only $1. Not to mention you can see all the streets, and it's just a cool place to be. Definitely worth checking out. Now there's a couple other cathedrals, very, very old cathedrals. You can definitely tell by looking at them that you can go check out and go look inside. So basically walking around the city itself, if you're doing sort of like a walking tour, you can check out a lot of stuff on your own. You can make it all the way to Lago Colsilboca, which is the giant humongous inland lake where the famous island Ometepe is on. It's two volcanoes that make an island you can go hike.
I don't know if you guys can hear me because of the wind, but this is the lake. The lake actually used to be a part of the ocean until a volcano erupted and kind of locked it all in. So This is actually used to be the ocean. They say don't swim in here because there's the sewage from the city goes into this lake. I'm not sure if that's true or not. And they also say that there's bull sharks in there. So I'm looking around, I'm not seeing anyone swimming, so it might be true.
So like I said, there's plenty you can do just hiking around Granada. Walking the streets, everything is cheap, everything is safe, so it's a good place to go. Now let's talk about things you can do nearby, which I'm gonna make separate videos on in the future, just describing how to do all these things. So what you have nearby you can do. If you wanna book a tour, you can go up to Volcan Masaya, which is an active volcano. Why is that cool? Because you can walk up to the ledge and you can actually look inside, which was insane. Like I said, I'm gonna make separate videos on that, but you can actually see the lava. Very cool. Something else you can do is go to Lago de Apoyo, which used to be a volcano. So volcano themes are heavy here, but it was a volcano that I believe is still active. Don't quote me on that. But it filled with water, and the water inside is very mineral rich and very blue, and it's heated because of the magma underneath. So it's a really, really cool place to check out. I'll make a video on that as well. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you want to see that video. And not to mention all the other nature reserves and volcanoes and rainforest canopy tours that you can do all nearby Granada. So I would definitely give Granada a very high rating if you want to start your adventure in Nicaragua. It's great, centrally located. It's about 3 hours away from León, which you can go volcano boarding. It's a few hours away from San Juan del Sur, where you can go party. And speaking of party, Granada has an excellent nightlife. La Calzada, the street I mentioned earlier towards the lake, is completely packed every night of the week with people out having a good time, having dinner, conversating, having drinks. There's a few clubs there. It is just a fun time. It's like the best small city village you could just go visit. So I highly recommend it, guys. If you're thinking about going to Nicaragua, maybe start your adventure in Granada. It's got the perfect location of where you want to be. There's so much to do around it. You could stay here for weeks at a time. So if this video helped you out, all I ask is that you hit the like button. It's a simple request. Push that little button. Helps me grow my wee little channel from 40 subscribers to maybe 50. Ooh, I might hit 50 soon. Ooh. But I'm going to be doing more videos like this, talking about other places I visited. Definitely everything I just mentioned I did from Granada, I'm going to do a separate video on. Apoyo, volcano boarding, all that stuff. And I'm going to give in-depth descriptions on how you guys can do that yourself, how much they cost and everything. If you've been to Granada yourself, comment below. Tell me your experience there. Maybe I forgot something. Leave some advice for people down below. I did forget something. Oh my goodness. Spanish-speaking schools. There's a ton of them there. And they're very cheap. There's a ton. So if you want to learn Spanish, a great city to go to. Ooh, bonus tip. Bonus tip. But like I said, comment below. And if you're traveling yourself, make sure you use the hashtag First Step Travelers on your journeys, guys. Share your adventures with us. Share your journey. Become part of the Travel Nation, guys. We're a group of people going out, seeing the world, leaving advice, linking up. So make sure you do that yourself. Like, subscribe, comment, show some love. I'll see you guys next time.